Hello and welcome to episode number 95 of the Daily Sales Message, where each and every single day, for at least the last 95 days in a row now, we've provided you with a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. If you're new around here, my name is James Newell and I teach people how to sell for a living, and for me it comes in two very distinct parts. First of all, we start with having a clear sales message. People have to understand what you're trying to sell to them. And then we focus on selling confidence, your ability to be relaxed and comfortable and confident in a selling situation. In this episode, number 95, we're tackling a very, very common question, very difficult question that people might face, which is, why should we choose you? Why should we work with you? And so many businesses and so many consultants and coaches and freelancers and solopreneurs get this wrong, people that I speak to. And that's because they automatically focus on themselves. Well, we've been established for 1 million years and we do this and we and me and us. And you're missing the point. When somebody says, why should I choose you? Why should I work with you? What they're really asking you is, how do I know that you're best placed to solve my problem? How do I know that you are best placed to help me achieve what I want to achieve? So when somebody says, why should we work with you? We need to reframe this question and go straight back to the problem that they've got. Why should you work with us? Well, you know how you said X, we can do Y to resolve it. We need to focus where possible on the challenge they're facing, the problem that they've got, not just drift into we're professional, we're reliable, we're affordable, etc., etc. And this kind of takes me onto USP, unique selling proposition, which I have a real issue with because I don't think anything is unique by definition, first of all. And secondly, I don't think that being unique necessarily has any value. So if I'm sat here completely covered in glitter recording this podcast for you, it's definitely unique, but you don't care. It doesn't really make any difference to you. So being unique, it doesn't necessarily mean there is value there. But ESP, engaging selling proposition. So finding something that's engaging, i.e. they care about it. That's what we're looking for. So what does your buyer care about? And let's focus on that. Why should you choose us? Because we specialize in solving XYZ problems, and we've helped people just like you solve things like this. And I've got 500 LinkedIn recommendations to prove it. Something like that. That's far more compelling than we're professional, we're reliable, we're affordable, etc. So today I want you to think about this, and there is no one size fits all. The answer is still going to be specific to you, specific to the buyer. There's not necessarily a cookie cutter approach we can take here, other than to remind you to focus on the challenge the customer is facing. So when somebody says, why should we work with you? The answer should always pertain to or contain the problem they're facing, the challenge they've got, and it's connecting those two things together, i.e. doing the thinking for the buyer, doing the heavy lifting for them. That's what's going to help them to understand in their mind whether or not you are actually the right answer, the right choice for them. So the next time somebody says, why should we work with you? Make sure you do your homework. Make sure you make it about them, not about you. Okay, that's it for this episode 95 of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow in episode number 96, questions are the answer. Questions are the answer, and I've got a couple of really, really useful, powerful questions that I use when I'm in a selling situation. I'm just going to share them with you because I'm nice like that. So tune in tomorrow, episode 96. I'll give you a couple of really powerful, cool questions that you can use to engage your potential buyer and to progress the conversation. They're great things to rely upon, in particular if things are falling a bit flat and you don't know what to talk about, but tune in tomorrow for that. In the meantime, if you haven't already found me on LinkedIn, then what have you been doing? I post every day on LinkedIn. I basically live there. So please come and find me. Please connect with me. Send me a DM. Say hello. It's always lovely to connect with listeners of the Daily Sales Message. That's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow for episode number 96. Thanks for listening.